Go. Hello, what's up, people? This is pre-recorded content. So if you're seeing this, it can only mean one thing. I'm working at a job, and I didn't want to leave you guys just hanging for weeks on end again with no content. So this time I've decided to prepare some Let's Plays. So we're going to play a game called Anodyne 2 today. I'm going to split this up between Anodyne 2 and Mario Maker, I think. Anodyne 2 is an amazing indie game that I've been wanting to play, so this is kind of like killing two birds with one stone. I get pre-recorded content for you all, and I get to actually catch up on one of the 25 games sitting in my backlog that came out recently that I never get to touch or play because I'm busy with stuff. So let's get into it, man. I haven't Let's Played in forever and a half. I used to like exclusively do Let's Play content. Super cool, great way to start, you know, and this is perfectly reminiscent of all Let's Play content. I wasn't immediately running into technical difficulties. It just wouldn't feel like old times, really. That's, you know, that's the magic of Let's Playing, is I could edit all this out, but that wouldn't be true to the experience to you guys. You guys want to be along for the whole ride, right? There we go. There's the actual game. Anodyne 1 was a Zelda-inspired top-down exploration adventure game. It was amazing, great story, even better gameplay, super fun, and tons of secrets. One of my absolutely all-time favorite indie games, easily. This game is a game I've been excited for a long time. I've been in contact with the developers, and I actually feel bad because they gave me a free copy of this game right prior to release even. I've had this game since a week before release, and I'm just now getting to it because I don't really do reviews and stuff anymore, and I don't think I'm really going to be doing reviews anymore. I'm not really doing a lot of Let's Play content either. I mostly like to do live streams, but like I said, this is a good opportunity. And you know, this being a story game, what better time to play it? You know, they don't work so well on streams because you miss one stream, you don't know what's going on, but with pre-recorded content, you guys can actually follow along. A warm breeze fills the air. A paper floats by and comes to rest on the ground. It is a letter. You've been invited to Smash Bros. It reads, "Come get Smash Bro'd, Summer 2019. Dear player, thank you for playing Anodyne 2 Return to Dust. It is somewhat of a spiritual successor. It has a narrative and thematic ties to the first Anodyne, but features a completely new world and characters. That is to say, the two games can be enjoyed in any order. I highly recommend playing Anodyne 1. I'm going to say that a lot. You can just start counting it off in your head or down in the comments, because the counter's going to get high until you all go play Anodyne. Super underrated indie game. At times, the world of Anodyne 2 may be a strange or confusing place, but at its heart is a story of human struggles and relationships. Now, come on, let's go on a curious and wonderful journey together. Sean Hanatani and Marina Kataka. I'm sorry if I massacred your names. I gotta pay attention to how long these episodes are. That's something I don't normally think about. I gotta think about how to actually like stop the episode. Figure with stringed instrument. Also, this game is very based on N64 graphics, as you can tell. The original game was Game Boy or Super Nintendo. Mostly Game Boy, I think, is more accurate than Super Nintendo. This one is N64 graphics, which you haven't seen a lot of games tackle, because usually they're not great, but I think this one's gonna do a good job of it. Some say that life is a circle. Madness! All things grow from a point, a center. Everything to come was already here. It melts out from a tiny capsule, like a sponge in bloom. The beauty is to witness the true shape of the primordial point. Its fractals unfurl to their limits, the atomics, indivisible tips of its tentacles. Time, after all, is a looking glass, an illusion, and yet, the truest way to see ourselves. Cool. You probably like avant-garde films, don't you? Figure with beautiful voice. Well, I mean, automatically I can't really voice this character accurately, as my voice was not be considered beautiful by most standards, but I do the best I can, campers. Stunning words as always, friend, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. The one we are here to meet is barely a baby, not yet hatched. We must lead her gently into the bright light of the world. Oh look, our precious Nova seems to be stirring. The following are the first words that Nova will ever hear. In time, the contents of the speech will fade into obscurity, but she will never forget first hearing this voice. Ah, yes. This voice. So fragrant, so beautiful, that Nova felt like crying. Had she been blessed with tear ducts, perhaps she would have. You may have forgotten how hard it is when you first realize that you exist. Nova certainly felt that now. When she... God, that's heavy. I gotta turn this down a little bit. It seems pretty loud. want you guys to be able to hear my average voice, you know, among all this. You may have forgotten how hard it is when you first realized that you exist. Nova certainly felt that now, but when she heard this creature speak, she thought perhaps it might be worth it. Little did she know. That was a bummer. I mean, I dropped truth bombs on you. Nova, can you hear me? Take a deep breath, my darling, then open your eyes. From the darkness, an orange glow, and from the silence, the crashing of waves. I really don't know much about this game from a gameplay perspective, honestly. I've kind of tried to stay as spoiler-free on it as possible because I know, like, trippy and in-your-head Anodyne can be. It's a very, like, psychological game. The story does matter, at least in the first one, so I didn't want to, like, get into any major spoilers. I didn't want to get into any spoilers at all. I was really just excited for the project. There she is. Still a little woozy, are you? Don't worry. It's natural to feel disoriented when you first gain consciousness. Child, your name is Nova, and you are an extraordinary creature with the unique ability to shrink to microscopic sizes. It will come in quite handy, as you'll soon see. You're about to be the least helpful Avenger, even behind the guy with the bow and arrow somehow. My name is Palisade, and I am here with C. Salamist. Together, we will serve as your caretakers and your guides. Palisade, the shield, that sweet voice, definitely lifts, will fight for you. C. Salmist, the musician, dedicated songwriter, awkward around kids, kind of a nerd, mommies? Naughty? Caretakers and guides. Alright. Would you like to say hello to Nova, C. Psalmist? Greetings, young Nova. It is I, C. Psalmist. I am speaking to you from outside of your egg. Space, after all, is an illusion. It can be likened to a looking glass. A looking glass is a mirror, by the way. I used to think it was a telescope or like a microscope. You know, some kind of like tube-shaped object. Thank you for that enlightening clarification, C. Solemnist. Now, Nova, as C. Solemnist mentioned, you are currently inside of your egg. In order to hatch and truly begin your life, you will ride the hatchling monorail that leaves from the top of the hill. Ah, but you can only leave if you obtain the sacred Glandalock seed. Ah, the classic Glandalock seed plot point. For now, you may think of the Glandalock seed as your ticket to ride. Ticket to ride? Is that a reference? Is this JoJo? Are we making 70s pop culture references entirely? First, speak to the 3 yoke figures. Each yoke will give you a special item that will prepare to host. What the hell have I gotten myself into? What kind of game am I actually playing right now? I'm both excited, but like, it's an excitement layer that is peppered with fear. Use up, right, down, and left keys to move around. On keyboard, press Q to change the camera angle, ER to change the camera distance with the controller, and the right stick and rear shoulder triggers to move the camera. I'm not using a controller. Press X to jump. You can jump a second time while in midair. After a jump, keep holding X to slow your fall. Your graphics quality and gameplay options, press return. Maybe I should be playing with a controller. You can do anything, check the settings, blah, 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 blah. How was this? Oh my god, I didn't want to talk to you again. I got it the first time. I kind of just, okay. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Oh, hell no. This is not meant to be a keyboard game. That is some awkward controls, man. Just gonna like let me plug and play? Oh, I broke it. No! I totally broke it. Close. Steam! Stop! I was in the middle of something. Okay, cool. So yes, we can play. Oh, we can shoot? What other kind of buttons you got? I can zoom in dramatically for like emphasis. It could be like, they were roommates. Pretty much good stuff. Nice camera controls. Yeah, god, this feels so much less awkward. And I can shoot. It looked like I'm shooting dandelions, honestly. PS4 controller, by the way. Xbox controllers are better, but they always break on me. So PS4 controllers, because they don't break every 6 months. And I know what you're thinking, chat, and I'm not the one breaking them. They just break on me a lot. I broke one of them. I spilled water on them. 3 other ones entirely broke on their own. So one of them was my fault out of 4. The strange figure is silent. Is it alive, Nova wonders? Nonetheless, its gaze beckons her. Enter my round golden pit. Whoa, dog. Whoa. We just met, all right? We like just met. It seems to say. You shall find a part of this complete breakfast. Bro! This is some weak flirting game, honestly. Yoke and Nova's fate begin to resonate. Oh, are they resonating now? The presence of a new nano point is in the air. Spark this being. This is the nerdiest flirting I've ever heard in my life. Interact with environment by firing off a spark. Press X to shoot a spark at the excuse me, streamer. That's a square. And double jump, cool. This looks good. I kind of liked the graphics in this game. I was really nervous when I saw some of the initial trailers, and they were that like N64 base. Really, when I saw it was going 3D at all, it kind of made me nervous because a true 3D indie game is always a huge undertaking. Like the amount of more work it takes to create a polished, decent-looking 3D game with a small man team is it's kind of terrifying, honestly. The second yoke figure sways in the breeze with a profound sense of chill. Nice. Dude, it seems to say, ride in the milky waves. The yoke and Nova's fate begin to resonate. Okay, yeah, resonating. Next time I'm getting busy, I'm gonna tell them that I have a new nano point resonating in the air and see if they go for it. Oh, what? I got a whole jump and like float down? Excited to get into some actual like platforming now. Controls in this game actually feel pretty solid. Excited to see what this game has got. I know we're gonna be flipping back and forth into like some 2D worlds too. They didn't totally ditch the gameplay style of the original game. They just kind of adapted it. Final yoke figure seems to gaze upon Nova with a warm yet analytical eye. Yes. Seems to say. A perfect host in need of a perfect reguloid. Whoa, dog, you keep your perfect reguloid to yourself. All right, you know y'all even offered to buy me dinner first or nothing. You think Wigwam's some kind of cheap date? No, I want seafood. Your game was successfully saved. Ugh, I hate save points, bro. Save points, chat. Leave them in the past. All right, I don't need them. I don't want save points, and I don't want game overs or lives ever in a game anymore. It's 2019, for God's sake. Nova, after all this time, we made it last. Nova, what were we talking about? Right. I am the ancient Chalazatri. Nice. Keeper of the sacred knowledge of the Alberman shore. From the day you washed up on our shores, which was a couple minutes ago, I have chronicled your journey and, oh, what? A journey it has been. Reflect with me upon those sweet daring stories and now drift upon the hazy river of the past. The writing in this game is pretty decent. Do you remember the blusty, cereal-obsessed yoke of yummy inhabitants? The laid-back denizens of the yoke of Sippy. How about those kind and concetious caretakers of the yoke of Cozy? Ah, I have laughed, I have cried, I have prayed for wisdom to bless your decision. Your thunderous triumphs and your arduous struggles shall be etched into my branches for all eternity. And now you have arrived here at the pinnacle of Mount Vitaline, from which one can survey the furthest reaches of this expansive land. Have you the three elements of nurturing? Ah, then sadly I must be the bearer of difficult news. Nova, your Herculean climb to this lofty peak has been in vain, without the full blessing of the three Vokes. What? What did I not do? I talked to him. Did I not talk to the three yoke people? Was I supposed to do something else? Presence of a new nanopoint is in the air. Spark this beginning and reveal its nanopoint. Shrink forth nano. You haven't told me how to do that though. Oh, do I have to hit him with the thing? Oh. How am I supposed to know that? Well, I guess we're doing these in reverse order now. Because, how the hell was I supposed to know that? Yoke of Cozy. Oh, this makes a lot more sense. There's actually, like, a game here. And we'll get to it next time, chat. That's a full 15-ish minutes of Let's Play already. That's about how long these episodes are gonna be. So, if you enjoyed this, make sure to drop it a like. If you didn't enjoy this, that's fine too. It's not my normal content. Feel free to not feel like you're obligated to watch, I guess. But also, you should probably like it because it was pretty good. Come on. You know you enjoyed it. So drop it a like, comment. If you're new here, weird, consider subscribing, I guess, and no longer be new here. Be welcomed here. As always, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of Anodyne 2 or Mario Maker, or maybe at some point I'll finish my job and come back and start streaming again, but it's probably gonna be a minute. So, till next time, guys.